So it's another video involving this, only I've got a dog hair in my mouth. Brilliant. Without the dog hair, this took ages to make. Okay, this is the hardest thing I've done yet. This was difficult because of all the patterns on it and having to make sure the stone would lock in properly. This was on another level because not only did I need to make sure the stone would actually fit in there without having the stone, I had to design these blades, get them laser cut out of acrylic plastic, which is two different tints. One side's purple, the other side's pure silver. As well as designing it so it would turn into two pieces so I could post it easier. And design the bottom out of foam so that it wouldn't crush as soon as you put a little bit of weight on it. Which now, it doesn't because I piped it full of hot glue. It's not bending. This took ages to design though, in all seriousness. And I'm sending it off to Solar Inertia as a thank you. Because we plan on working on a few more Infinity Stone related things. Because he makes the Infinity Stones and I make the carriers. Stay there. Right. So the first one here is the Infinity Stone. Well, obviously it's an Infinity Stone. That's the whole point. But it's the Mind Stone. This is the new one that's arrived. The other one is the Power Stone. And the packaging has changed since. There's no longer the gold thing on the bottom, it's now on the lid. And it's not gold, it's black and white. Which weirdly I prefer. I usually have a preference of gold. Don't know why. But it's a completely different design. It's a different stone altogether. Like it's not the same shape or anything, not the same size. But I much prefer this one. And if you put it in the Scepter, which is what I designed it for, it actually lights up blue. Which took ages for me to get right, considering I didn't have the stone here. But if you put it in, because of how dark I made the blue, I was worried that it might come through green. Because if it came through green, then I would have ruined the whole plan of it, and it would have had to have a different set of lights running through it, which I didn't want to do. But you can see there that it has a slight tint of green, but it's mostly blue. And I'm so happy that worked out. You have no idea. But yeah, it works. Also, if you're wondering what those noises are, that's my dog. Hence the dog hair at the start of this video. Excuse me. Stop it. I'll keep going, that's fine as well. But yeah, and like I said, that will be sent off to Solar Inertia as a thank you. Okay then. Take part in that poll, please, whether you... If you don't think it'll impact, it honestly does, because not very many people take the polls, so your vote could completely sway what I do next. But please vote for either the Time Stone, which is the Eye of Agamotto, the Soul Stone, which I don't know how I'm going to do, the Space Stone, which is the Tesseract, or the Reality Stone, which is the Ether, which I don't think we've seen a physical object of in the movie. I think it was in Thor Dark World, but I haven't watched that, and I think it was an ancient cave painting or something. I don't know, I didn't watch it. I'm going to be so wrong on that, but I remember seeing something about it being a painting and it depicting it and not physically showing it. Although it's a jam substance or something, isn't it, in an ether? But no, I'll make the ether if that's what you guys want, so take part in that poll. There'll also be a link to the video where I made this hammer, which I'm actually going to move everything off of it because I want to show you the hammer as well. So go watch that video. I would say it would help the channel a lot, but purely because I think if you're enjoying this video, you'll enjoy that one. This video I actually show, like, me making it. Not me gluing the parts together, but me showing you the process of going through it, like it in different stages. That's a loud click. But yeah, if you're enjoying this, definitely check that video out because they're very similar, only this one goes more in depth and I think it's a little bit longer. Now if you do want to get one of these for yourself or for someone for Christmas, they make a great Christmas present. Visit the link in the description for the Etsy store, and there'll be a link at the end of this video to his YouTube channel where you can see more stuff that he's made. He doesn't just make Infinity Stones, he makes different things from the movies. He's made Hellboy's gun, I believe, as well as the actual Infinity Gauntlet, full-size one, and a 1/6 scale that lights up, because I remember him putting it on a cat. So yeah, definitely check those out because they're brilliant. You should also check out the Instagram, which is just under the name Soul Inertia. And now this thing here was the first thing I built with the help of him. You can see obviously the side's just the ordinary side. I used gunmetal black. I also had to repaint this because there was oils on an exercise ball that stripped all the paint off of the handle. Just want to point out there's a massive size difference between these two. This scepter is huge. It looks bigger than me, that's just my depth perception. It's about 4'6". Yeah, 4'6", because I'm about 4'7" now. Which is strange because I think last time I did a video I was about 4'6". But yeah, this does still come off because I wasn't sure. There we go. Because I wasn't sure whether I wanted to do the dips in the accuser's hammer. No, Roman the accuser's hammer. But I don't believe I'm going to be able to because I think it'd melt the paint off. What you do is you superheat the tube, and you don't superheat it, you just use an air gun. And I made a mould to press this into so it'd get the concaves in, or the concavities in. But I never got a chance to do that. Somewhere in here there's also a lock place, there you go. This was very complicated to make, especially the inside, so that it doesn't wobble very much. It does turn, but it doesn't like swing around too much. Although this is the hardest thing I've had to make by far, and I've made LED Iron Man helmets, I've recircuited a disposable camera so that it works as a stun flash thing. Basically, instead of using a repulsor, I've just put a stun flash in, so it's a quick blast. And I rewired that into a hand, which I don't think I've ever explained fully. While I was gluing it in, the glue didn't work, and I put my hand in to test it, and it's not 250 volt, is it? Basically, it's a high voltage capacitor, which dropped onto my hand, and I nearly tore it apart trying to get my hand out, because for those of you who don't know, an electric shock is very painful, especially from a high power capacitor. There's a warning on disposable cameras not to take them apart or to open them up because of the risk of electric shock. But yeah, that's a thing. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, check out the description, check out those links. If you're wondering what I keep passing from hand to hand, it's a baby niffler that I pulled out of the mystery minis. 1 in 36 chance because I've got luck. Which I usually don't have because I pulled like 3 1 in 12s out of the Infinity War things. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, well then you didn't. Dislike it because, you know, dislikes and likes don't do anything. You don't have to share it because for a channel of my size, views don't mean anything anymore. It doesn't mean ending up in a recommended section because apparently YouTube's just gone to absolute shit. Which is also another reason I've stopped, because Article 13's coming in and you can't use anything except your own work, which is rubbish. And YouTube's also stopped helping small creators like myself. You don't get paid until you get to 1,000 subscribers with 4,000 overall hours of watch time a year. Also rubbish. You'd have to be making so many videos. And yeah, basically just there's a Patreon link down there as well for me. If you'd like to see more things like this, please check it out because it would greatly help. But that's all for now, and boop.